Hey, what's up guys? Josh Tomsky here with a brand new cryptocurrency video for you. In this video, I want to go over the different types of Litecoin addresses that there are. There's 3 different types of Litecoin addresses, and I just want to go over what the difference is between them and the reason for them being different. Okay, so I came up with this picture here, which we're going to go over here in a second. The reason why I decided to do this video is because I actually came across a little situation myself where I was trying to send Litecoin into my iCenter Litebot here, and the address that I have to send to, the deposit address, starts with the number 3. Okay, so I took this address here, copied it, and I pasted it into my Exodus wallet, and this is what happens when you do that. It comes back as an invalid address. Now I know that's a correct address because I just copied it, okay? So I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? So I did some research and I figured out exactly what's going on, and I'm going to tell you all about that and what the difference is between all these different types of addresses. Okay, so with Litecoin, this is the standard Litecoin pre-Segwit. Okay, this was the original Litecoin with the L addresses, and that's considered the legacy accounts. Okay, so for example, and then it's this address here, the ones that we always see with an L at the beginning. Now that's non-P2SH, which is a non-pay-to-script hash, and that's a non-Segwit address, which is non-segregated witness. Okay, now some of the newer ones that we're going to see, they start with a number 3, or you'll see them with a letter M. Okay, and these are Segwit addresses. So when Segwit was adopted and got implemented, they started first with these addresses here with the number 3. Okay, and those are for Segwit and multi-sig accounts. So the example is this address here with the 3 at the beginning, and these are P2SH, which are pay-to-script hash, and that's Segwit activated, which is the segregated witness. That's what they originally came out with. Now what they're doing is they're converting over to these M addresses. Okay, and they're both identical, as just one is starting with a 3, and then these addresses are starting with an M. Okay, this one is also for Segwit and multi-sig accounts, and it's also P2SH, which is pay-to-script hash, which means that it's Segwit activated, and again, that's for the segregated witness. Okay, now both the 3 and the M addresses can be freely convertible. The reason why the 3 addresses are now being changed to the M addresses is because the Bitcoin Segwit addresses start with a 3. So many people were sending their Litecoin to a Bitcoin Segwit address. And there is a way to retrieve those coins if you do that. I was reading an article, and there is a way to go ahead and retrieve your coins. There's also a video that I saw on YouTube about that. So if you're in that situation, go ahead and look on YouTube, and you should be able to find a video on how to retrieve your coins if you send your Litecoin to a Bitcoin Segwit address. So this is just the basics on what's the difference between these 3 different types of addresses. Okay, I looked up this here, and this is from the Trezor blog. It's got some really great information on it, so I definitely wanted to share this with everybody. So it's new addresses in short. The Litecoin changes the format of some of its addresses, as we just went over. The L addresses are non-Segwit addresses, and they remain unchanged. Those are the legacy Litecoin accounts. All addresses starting with 3 will now begin with M, and the entire address changes, not just the prefix. This will not affect your Litecoin holdings. The 3 and the M addresses are freely convertible. Imagine this as a street being renamed. Both names still point to one location. Now, with the Trezor wallet only accepts M addresses as valid Segwit addresses, not the number 3. So you can actually use a converter to translate between 3 and M addresses, which I've used it, and that's what I did to send into my Telegram Litebot. Okay, which I'll show you that here in 1 second. So sending Litecoins to your Trezor, so whatever wallet you're using, and you try to put in an M address and it comes back as an invalid address, you can use a 3 address by using the converter. So you would take your M address, you would put it into the converter, and it would give you a 3 address. So what I had to do is I took this 3 address from the Telegram here. I took this one here, I copied it, pasted it into this, and it gave me an M that I could use for my Exodus. And then I was able to send it. So the Exodus wallet supports the legacy accounts, which is the original. And now with the new Segwit addresses, it does not accept the ones with the 3, but it will accept the ones with an M. So if you come across this situation, you can just use that converter tool. Okay, which is really, really cool. I like that a lot. So I will definitely leave the link to this converter in the description below. And I'm also going to leave the link to this Trezor blog. There's still a few more things that I wanted to go over here. Let's go ahead and read this. In order not to unnecessarily create confusion with Bitcoin's Segwit addresses, the Litecoin has changed the prefix of their Segwit addresses. Instead of beginning with a 3, Litecoin's Segwit addresses will start with the letter M, okay, which we already went over that. As this is solely related to the derivation method of Segwit addresses from public keys, this does not affect your Litecoin holdings in Trezor. It will only affect you if you send Litecoins to Segwit addresses, as you'll have to use a different address. Okay, let's come down here to these questions. So what changes are there in Trezor and Trezor Wallet? The Trezor will generate a new wallet with the new Segwit addresses for you, the M addresses. Trezor Wallet can only send a Segwit transaction to an M address. Trezor Wallet sends non-Segwit transactions to the L addresses as normal, which the L addresses remain unchanged in legacy accounts. Okay, and then there's a few more questions here and some really good information that you should definitely check out about this. And again, I'm going to go ahead and I'll leave this link in the description below, and then I'll also leave this link here for the converter in the description below. I went ahead and I downloaded the Litecoin Core wallet, which this is the one where you have to actually download the entire blockchain, which it just took, I think it took about 2 or 3 hours for me to download the blockchain. Wasn't too bad. So when you come here and receive, these ones are just giving out the legacy addresses. And then also I got the Electrum, which is really neat. And you don't have to download the entire blockchain with this one. It runs off the Electrum network. And you can choose if you want the standard addresses or if you want to have a Segwit. So you can get the legacy account or the Segwit account when you're creating your Electrum wallet. And you can find those on the Litecoin website. Alright, so that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. I'm going to make another video going over the iCenter, the Litebot. It started out as a Bitcoin bot, but just I think about 3 or 4 months ago they came out with the Litecoin bot. It basically works just like a lending platform where you can invest and then you get back a daily percentage, which you can read this here if you want to pause the video. But basically you can continue to deposit as many times as you want, and then it's going to give you back 1.4% of your investment daily for 99 days. So it's a 99-day term, and you do get your capital back at the end of the 99 days. You earn every 6 hours, and they also have an affiliate program also. So I did a deposit, I did some test deposits, and I've been getting paid every 6 hours. I've got all these payments here. So everything's going really good with this Lightbot. I'm going to do a video on this, and as soon as I do this video and upload it, I'll link it at the end of this video that you're watching right now. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video and found it useful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Alright, so thanks so much, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Take care.